The heartbeat of any firehouse across the city of New York is the kitchen table. It's where we break bread, break balls, and break everything in between. They say all the world's problems can be solved at a firehouse kitchen table. I don't know how true that is, but what I do know, it's what I miss the most. Good morning. Welcome back to the kitchen table. Hope everyone's doing great out there. Thanks so much for joining me once again. Hopefully you guys are checking out all the other videos, all the other podcasts, and following me on this journey, building a community, trying to help people, mental health, self-development, the whole fucking 9 yards. One of the things that I wanted to talk about real quick, I don't think this is going to be that long of a video or podcast today. I was in the gym, and as I told you guys before, I always have clarity when I'm in the gym, right? When I'm working out, concentrating on my burpees and shit like that, I think of topics to discuss. And I got a million fire stories, police stories, some military stories, all fun, all crazy stuff, and we'll get into all that. But I really, if you've been following this or if you're new to this podcast, I'm really trying to get like a mental health message out there of go out and get help. Reach out if you're hurting. Trying to just go out and do something. Just get off the fucking couch if you're down and out, if you're feeling the blues, if you're depressed or sad or angry. Start fucking doing shit that's positive in your life, right? That's the message that I'm portraying. Been through a lot of shit in my life that's brought me down and out. This last year has been a tough year for the family. Lost a couple of really close people. It just has sucked. And every single day, some days I'm good, some days I'm bad. But even the bad days that I have, if I have my routines down, if I have my positive habits, and I get to the gym and I get up early and I take that cold shower and I'm eating healthy, and I'm not doing stupid shit, I can deal with all that stuff. It's a lot easier. It really is. But every day, it's there. Every day I wake up, it's there. It's always in the back of your mind like a fucking demon trying to come and get you. But one of the things I wanted to talk about, and it relates from like in life, mental health type stuff to the fire ground. One of the things I preach to the guys, the junior guys, and it took me a long time to learn this. Not a long time, but it takes some time to learn this. I have a ton of energy. I'm 50 years old. I've always had a lot of energy. Even now, I have a ton of energy. So it's nervous energy. Sometimes I don't know what to do with it. When I wake up in the morning, I drink 2 cups of black coffee. I probably don't even need it, but I love it. So that's that. I'm drinking black coffee. It gets me going even more. Anyway, I've always had this nervous energy. I'm a little guy. I'm like a Jack Russell Terrier, right? I've always had this energy. And for me to harness that, I've run, I've worked out, I've put my mind into shit, projects, hobbies. Some failed, some didn't, some I didn't care about, some I lost interest. But I've always had this fucking energy that I had to harness somehow or another. And now I got this energy doing this. And as you could tell, I'm fucking talking like a mile a minute. Anyway, on the fire department, one of the big things is slowing down, right? When you're stretching a hose line, when you're walking into the building, when you're sizing up the building, you have to slow down. And I'm not saying walk like a turtle. I'm saying walk with a purpose, but do not run. We don't run on the New York City fucking fire department. If you run on a New York City Fire Department, you look like a fucking amateur. You look like a new guy. You look like somebody who has no idea what they're doing. You could get all tripped up on the line, which I've seen before. you can fuck up the whole operation. And it's a snowball effect. When you're running and guys can't keep up with you, you're tripping over shit. It trickles down to the next guy, and then the next guy after that, and then the next guy after that. It's horrible. You look like a jackass. You don't look fucking cool at all. You don't look cool. Number one rule in the New York City Fire Department: look cool. You look cool in your fucking bunker gear. You look cool with your shit hanging off and your tools, and you're walking into the building and you're sizing up and you're going to work and you look cool. If you don't look cool, you're probably not doing it right. That's just the way it is. So on the fire ground, you have to slow down because you'll fuck up the whole op. You'll fuck up the guys on the line. You fuck up this. You might not size up the building. You might not know where you're going. You might get lost. Slow down. We used to preach to the new guys, especially I preach to the new guys. Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast. Maybe military guys have heard this before, but definitely on the fire department, slow is smooth. Smooth is fast. It took me a little while to learn that because of all my energy. First couple times I stretched the line for bullshit. I was fucking running. I was nervous. I didn't know what to do. And guys had to tell me, Kenny, slow down. Slow down. And when you go slower, it goes so much smoother. And like I said, I don't mean slow like you're having a fucking cup of coffee and Entenmann's fucking crumble cake, but you got to walk with a purpose. And you'll see the difference. If you're a fireman and you're on the fire ground in New York City, if you see somebody running like a jackass, you're going to go, look at that guy. Everybody's going to be, like if you're at a multiple and a lot of guys are standing outside the multiple and the building's on fire and you're seeing somebody running, everybody's going to look at that guy and go, what a jackass. Complete jackass. Anyway, that resonates, slowing down resonates to life, regular life. When I'm having the bad days, depression days, sad days, angry days, and I'm not on my program that well, and I'm fucking rushing around doing things, and I'm trying to get this done and that done, things get all fucked up, right? I always have to tell myself, especially now as a 50-year-old man, I didn't say this shit to myself when I was young. I was too young and stupid and naive and just wanted to get shit done. What's the next project? Got to do this, got to do that. I didn't care. Looked like shit. Didn't get it done properly. Just a total mess sometimes when I'm rushing. In life, with mental health, you got to slow down, right? You got to slow down and understand what is going on in your life. You have to focus. When you want to start daily habits, positive daily habits, like getting in the gym, eating right, proper nutrition, cutting away your bad fucking vices, you're not going to see results tomorrow. In the gym, if you start working out because you want to get healthy, you want to get your mind right, you get your body right, and you start eating right, you're not going to see results overnight. You're not. And a lot of people, for some reason, expect to see results overnight, especially if you're not somebody who is used to training and eating properly. You have to wait. You have to be patient. You have to be slow. It's a slow process. Seeing results is a slow process. But once you start stringing together good days and good daily habits, eventually, a couple weeks down the road, a couple months down the road, you will finally start seeing progress. It's going to be slow though. You got to be patient. It's always been one of my bad traits is that I didn't have a lot of patience. I fucking hate that about myself. But I'm aware of it. And I have to tell myself, slow down. Sometimes I see myself getting ahead of oh my God, I'm running. I got to get these videos out. I want to talk some more. I got to get the videos on YouTube. I got to get the podcast out. Shit, I'm doing it wrong. I'm not editing right. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm fucking up this. And I get kicked off the internet. And the video's not right. Or the dog's barking or some shit. I gotta take a step back and go, Jesus, slow down. Holy shit, slow down. When you slow down and quiet your mind and slow your thoughts down, you can focus on positive stuff. Once you start focusing on positive stuff, just like in the gym, you start stringing together a positive day after a positive day after a positive day. Next thing you know, it'll be a week and you go, holy shit, I had a week full of positive days, positive energy. And I haven't felt sad or depressed all fucking week. Yeah, a couple bad things happened to me this week. Maybe, I don't know, you got a parking ticket or some shit like that, whatever. But you'll be able to deal with that stuff. The universe works in mysterious ways. If you manifest, I'm finding this out. Every day it's a work in progress. Every day is a work in progress for me to be positive, to get up. I wake up in the morning and I'm like, fuck, to drag myself out of bed. But I've gained that discipline to do that. Alarm clock goes off. Half the time I'm up before the alarm clock goes off and I'm out of bed. I don't want to fucking be out of bed. The hardest thing for discipline is waking up and it's dark and cold and you're in that nice little warm bed with your wife next to you and the dog is in the bed. I don't want to get up, but that's the discipline. You get up. So you string enough days like that together, before you know it, a fucking week goes by. And if you manifested positivity for that whole week and every day, and positive things start happening to you. Next thing you know, there's a light. Look at the light. The sun is out, man. Just as I said that, the sun started fucking coming out. It's a beautiful thing. Seriously. If you are down, if you're out, if you're feeling despair, if you have suicidal thoughts, number one, get help. All right? You have to identify that this is going on in your brain. And then you have to reach out, be man enough or woman enough to get help. And then you have to start manifesting positivity. Pick yourself up off the ground. Start putting in daily habits every day. Work out, proper nutrition, get proper sleep. Don't drink too much. Don't do fucking drugs. Don't gamble your money away. Be present for your family, friends, and job. And be a productive person of this world. Do good things. Do something that you never thought you would be able to do. You start manifesting those positive days and you go a week, 2 weeks, and you've felt good and you're felt lifted and you're confident, you'll start doing shit you might have always wanted to do, like make a podcast, like start talking into a microphone and recording audio. People may like it, people may not like it. Who fucking cares? Who cares? I guarantee there's going to be people, I'm going to get a lot of shit for this. I know how the internet is. I know how the world works. I'm just trying to do something positive. I'm just trying to do something, and I've said it before, for myself. This is therapy for me, talking out loud, talking about this shit. So all I'm trying to say is slow the fuck down. Focus. Slow is smooth. Positive thoughts. Manifest positivity and positive things will come to you. What comes around goes around. All right? Do good things for people. Do a good task for somebody. Help somebody out. And the feeling of helping somebody. The other day, I was driving to ShopRite, and some woman pulled over. Or somebody pulled over. I didn't even know idea who it was. And cars are going around, beeping. So I just pulled over just to see if they needed any help. And I walked up to her and she was lost. That's all. She had passed where she was trying to go. And they were so grateful to me for stopping and telling them where to go. All they had to do was turn around. And doing that, I felt so fucking good after that. I did a good deed. Do your good deed every day. Do a good deed every day. And it will lift your spirits. It's another way of coming out of a bad mental health situation. Do good deeds. Slow down. Positive thinking. Remember, it must be true if you heard it at the kitchen table. I see you at the big one.